Jam 8 pas kan mereka pulang dari pagi. Anak pondok dua. Bangun nggak kau?
Bangun dong.
Udah nggak apa yang bangun?
Nggak didengar apa-apa.
Oh, alarm aku kan belum bunyi kan? Pas aku bawa baru alarm aku bunyi. Kau turun ke bawah jam berapa?
So bring it on, height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Oh, lagi ribut.
So it's down to business here.
Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic ikinTa. Poet, philosopher, player, extraordinary. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace football.
And don't forget that inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Silvestre. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could move up a gear here. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Hilal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Priol can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mohamed Salah has the space to scheme, and he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rijkaard.
Al Hilal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Probing pass, floated through. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Plays a sharp little ball, and the shot! Ronaldo! Superb! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their...
Decent chance! That has been knocked clear. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a sharp pass. Adriano. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score... Chance! And somehow he has kept that out. And it's been hooked away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Pato. Cross to the back post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola is always looking to break lines.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Best. Araujo cannot be beaten that easily. There's a quick free kick. Pato. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. There will be a throw-in. Cantona. Rijkaard. Silvestre. Now he's got space here. Messi in acres of space out wide. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Kagawa can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, good ball! Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Best quietly revving up. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Asa! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball. Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Mohamed Salah.
O'Shea gets a foot in and wins the ball. Best looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better. It's Pato! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Al Hilal with the corner, there first. Ronaldo is there and he can get that clear. And here's Cantona, and he decides to cross it. And he's there to clear it. Walker getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pato. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Pato. Silvestre. And it's Kagawa. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he can thump it away. And Silvestre. Kagawa. Cantona. Oh, good spread. Cantona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Best. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 18, Cristiano
Del Piero.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8,
Silvestre.
el dorsal 25, Ibrahimovic.
Tries to play it through. Vermaelen kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. Kukçu powering forward here. And it's Azar. Nicely spread. Bale has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukçu. Hazard played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, good climb! And how did he not put that away?
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Oh, that's clever. Added time is up.
And there goes the whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Tidak.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great lead...
Romario! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the counter is on. And here's Gerrard. Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Edmilson. More and more pressure on the ball here. Dani Olmo. And here's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. He has found a way through. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Best was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's put play to the danger. Zico. Best. Now it's Messi.
Diamante really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Olmo. Nicely spread. Well read, nice interception. Howson is always looking to break lines. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's been hooked away. But he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to play it through. Best. Oh, it's come loose. And this is... And one more try! Goal! Barcelona! And that was his 20th goal for this team. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zico!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Romario. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zico. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well timed, excellent interception. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Dani Olmo.
Defending here is really tight.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Messi. Zico, pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Has a look and place it forward. Chips it through. Shot a goal! That wasn't far away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romario. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
Un minuto de descuento.
Spread to the right. And he's managed to get free. Now that's a fine challenge. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Baresi. Defending was strong and firm. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! And that's it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Khan punts it upfield. And here's Romario. Zico. It's Zico! And the pass is intercepted.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gerrard. Now it's Romario. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi, expertly cut out. Really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that has not gone well. Best. Zico. Messi! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Gerrard. And it's Zico. And he's gone backward here. Hazard. Zico. It's Zico! Walker is there to clear. And smartly reclaimed. Gerrard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. And here's Romario. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. Hazard. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for a run-up. He's done very well to take that back. Zico. And it's Gerrard. And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
All right.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Bisa sama tadi.
Kumakan dito walang ano, low.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Guardiola, Priol does well to get it back. And he has been fouled there. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? And again, what a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. Best! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro. Here's Guti. Azar. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Barcelona have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Guardiola. And it's lofted through here. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Guti, who played through for the wide man. And that was nowhere near his best. Best, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. Van Bouten simply refused to be outdone there. Barcelona
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's...
Takes a shot! And that's a shot finish! They have done it!
Gato.
Equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, right place, right time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! and truly turned on its head. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Puyol is there to clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola cuts it out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Best gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard. And here's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Edmilson cannot be beaten that easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guti, lovely, now there, and the shots! What a quick to recover this. And they've got rid. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Barcelona have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind. They find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less so we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has been a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this one off. If only all games could serve this up.
Bye.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're getting up there! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldo gets it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through. Shapes to shapes! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Come back.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
No me.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking...
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Me.
Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Edmilson looking to play him in. Messi. Not where it came from. Caught offside that time. Collar. And that was asking for too much.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's got away.
Oh, lewat orang ngesut lewat.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Zanetti.
That was lovely, that.
That ball looks a good one. Edmilson. That's Oloku, plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Collier looking to pass their way up the pitch. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Azar.
Sa tolol lah. Oh, malam-malam gitu gituan.
Shoot. Guardiola.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Antonetti. Juve played out wide. Azar, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling. Serginho. Collier. Azar. Best has found the net here, of course. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koller into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Lata.
Bojan.
Ya.
Here's Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Juve. And it's Bojan. Knocks it into space. Edmilson. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's a good run he's making out on the left. It's Azar! Oh, that is beyond special! And a half. He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
And that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective.
Malah mau pojok,
He hit it
nyerap
so
dah.
beautifully.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. In towards the back stick.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That's at the end. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.
Penaldo terus ini juga, Penaldo.
How they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Win strike kita guys, win tries. Win strike. Oh, divisi 2. Pantas lah.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there doing...
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Just clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get on the end of this? Best. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. O'Shea gets across to intercept that. Best providing an outlet on that flank, showing good feet. And they've got a throw. And it's Ed Nielsen. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Nicely shaped ball. And he's being shifted off it. That is a great pick out. Best, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it into space. Hazard. Best in acres of space out wide. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard finding himself in space. Walker. Oh, that's fabulous. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide, nicely shaped cross. Buffon deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Where it came from. Neither side yet able to find the net. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Played out towards the right wing. Best gets into a good position. He's found a way, takes a shot!
Gol, akhirnya gol.
The first significant strike. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Guardiola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lampard. Space for him to turn and look. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Guardiola has got himself a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Forced to go back. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they win it back again. Bastoni. Lampard. It's Lampard! And again! And that's
Kalau mantul berarti goblok.
they're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Here's a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Great vision. Nice control. Showing great feet there. That is good strength. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Belletti. Can he get it through? Kubo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Ayolah.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, delightful ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That has been cut short. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's in on goal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
So itu pelanggaran.
I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Kubo! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Belletti. And here's Kubo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Edmilson. Guardiola. And it's Messi.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And the finish!
Goal!
And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have their lead.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an
What's it mean?
irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, shooting chance!
Ya ampun.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Best can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Kalau dari sini, nunduk dari sini, nunduk.
So changes
Nunduk
of
dari
foot
sini.
here and from both sides. Howson. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Ibrahimovic, el dorsal 8, se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Shot, surely!
Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Cruyff. Half an hour gone in the second half. Best in with the challenge.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking to play him in. Best looking to receive it in space. He's had it taken off him. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Best. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two
14.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 11.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Walker. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance for a shot!
Ya ampun, masa
Fine save.
pitch color lalu kayak gitu.
Very much
Kocak.
into the last knockings.
Hazard. Now it's Drogba. Guardiola. Cruyff. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Minutos de descuento.
Bayern
Kayak
claims
masih malah mundur.
Belletti. Ball played for Conte. And it's Lampard. Drogba. It's Drogba! Really
Ibrahimovic
nicely
malah
worked
mundur, Jok.
opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
Drogba had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
And that interception was most... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Win strike
Oh,
ta
that
guys.
was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found...
Gitu lagi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter...
Adriano! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Best! Brilliant save from Buffon! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Best is offering a wry smile there.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Ed Nielsen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chips it through. And he's managed to get free. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. but he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Roberto Baggio. Good, purposeful running this. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Roberto Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he was alert to it. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And it's Hazard, nicely spread. Best has it out wide and in space. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Bronckhorst. That'll be a throw. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Best going face to face with his great rival. Van Bronckhorst. Roberto Baggio. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. O'Shea. And Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Distributed tidily. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! A finish right from the top draw! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's quick to return it. And it's Baggio. This is a promising build-up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Adriano! And it's been hooked away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And now the breakaway. Best. Messi. And he's cut it out. Van Bronckhorst. Roberto Baggio. That is good alertness. Messi. Threads one in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Long. Roberto Baggio! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Over to the right flank. Great vision. And that interception was... he's given it away. And he's lost his man here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Triol clears without hesitation.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Deftly away. Hazard. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Baggio. Now it's Puskás. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Scholes spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Beckham. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Puskás.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Adriano. And this is Scholes. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Bronckhorst. Scholes. And he's there to get it away. Played through for the wide man. And he's undercooked that. And it's been hooked away. Best proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Best. Adams simply refused to be outdone there. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Messi. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Played out wide. Messi gets into a good position. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time, and that's another good win of the ball. And time is up. Barcelona
Strike,
have
Joe.
held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Que respeten en todo
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this...
Strike, strike.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
y Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Best makes a dash for it. That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. Well, nicely intercepted.
Vitz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Albert Ferrer. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neymar. Edmilson. And they can counter here. Best. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance, surely!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's Ødegaard. Vitz. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Best. A lot of shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Best. A lovely bit of skill. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Ødegaard. Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Neymar. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ødegaard calmly anticipates. Ruben Dias. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Ødegaard. Neymar. And here's Dembele. And he's in on uncanny finish! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to play it through. He's cut it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Albert Ferrer. And it's Vitz. For Rice. Played out wide. Costa Curta. Played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well played. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that has put paid to that. Ødegaard. Oh, that's well spotted.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ah, he's given it away. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Best is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Neymar making good progress. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This is Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that was vital. Best. That pass just didn't quite work. Rice. Now Ødegaard. And he skips past his man. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have movement on both benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 13. Hazard. serán sustituidos por el
Boyan.
dorsal 23.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found space here. Ruben Diaz is there and he can pick it up. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Messi running with the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No outsmarting him this time. And that could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Boyan.
Bojan Kirkic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to pass it through. Best moves wide and looking to get onto this. Pulisic. Upamecano. Pulisic. Boyan. Good purposeful running this. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
And they've
Se
got
va a
rid.
realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Rice. And here's Pulisic. Kvaratskhelia.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, delightful ball. Costa Curta. And that
Ya
will be the final
ampun,
act.
galalan tim anjing.
Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperate.
Udah pulang semua bareng.
Hmm?
Orang udah pulang semua.
Balik lagi.
Ada orang nggak tuh?
Nggak ada.
Ada minyak 1.000 rupiah. Nggak nih, Pak.
Kok playbook dapat berapa? Macam playbook ini tidak ada tuh. Kan
Nggak tahu tuh dapat apa.
200.
Dapat dong.
300 ya dikulit-kulit.
Hah?
Ambil 300 ya. Udah kayak 270-an gitu loh.
Modalnya dapat DPS, Pak. Modal 200. 270, Pak. Tembok 55 tambah 150 tambah 100. Oke, Pak. Yang itu 100, 150, 150, 305.000 playbox. Yang itu 100, 150, berarti 250 kan, tambah 55, 305.000. Nah, tegur sama 75.000, 370 kan, langsung 75 masih shop. Itu langsung ada playbox. Kalau hari hujan sepi, playbox itu jalan kan, Honda hiji memeh gitu. Playbox nanti mungkin hari ini datang di satu playbox itu. Gak juga dah, nanti bulan 305.000.
Nanti kasih aku 25 ya. Soalnya saya tadi nggak cukup dulu. Saya tadi nggak cukup dulu. Kita buat 2000 dulu. Terus aku kasih aku 25 nanti.